straight on. Second exit. Roundabout, we will be turning right, third exit. So as we go around this bend, we're going to see sets of lights, and this time we're going to be turning right.
Okay.
To give way to oncoming traffic, so you go to the middle and wait until it's clear, check it's clear before you go. See these guys here?
Yeah. After they're gone.
Yeah, okay, let's go now then. Follow them in. That's it. So whether you're turning right at a crossroads or right into a junction, you always give way to oncoming traffic.
Okay.
Unless you've got that dedicated arrow. We are turning right. Second exit on this one. Up the road. So try to stay over that paved area. That's for the trucks to use because they need a bit more room to turn around. Looks to me like you're going to head straight onto it there, but there's no need for it really. So the next set of lights we're turning left. So the next set of lights we're turning left with. So that's it. It's the first exit, but I wouldn't bother signalling until you get ready to leave. So right thing. You were following the road ahead, which is what you meant to do. Okay, so when we turn left, we're going to stay in the left lane, and that'll take us to the roundabout where the B&Q is, as you stand there.
Okay. I should
No.
move forward a bit.
Oh, sorry.
There's like a cycle lane.
Yeah, I mean,
Cyclists.
yeah, I know, but you've already stopped, haven't you? There's no real benefit to going forward just to have a foot on the bike. No, the driving test, what you wouldn't want to be doing is starting to move and the examiner go, oh no, you can't go through a red light, you know, because they could do. So quite risky, eh? Dedicated arrow. So you just make sure you stick to your left lane. Takes us exactly where we want to be. So we're effectively going left first exit at this roundabout.
Okay, shall I signal?
Yes, please. And go that nice and clear for you. Stick to the left lane. And stop the line. Thank you. Perfect. And then at the next roundabout, we'll be going right, because I don't know if you can see there, it says petrol to the right.
Okay.
Okay. That's
So signal now?
You can do if you want, it makes no difference at the moment. It's a good signal when you got a bit closer. So that's it. So I want you to go nice and slow when we're going in, and I'm going to help to direct you, okay? Because I want to pick a particular place for us. So signal, turning right, slow down, Vanessa, slow down. That's it, round we go, signal to leave. Yeah,
Signal
middle area, middle lane. And just take your time as you go in. Stay in the middle lane, please. That's it, just going to keep going right. Okay, so just keep going. And we're going to the middle area here.
Okay.
And we're going to go to this middle pump, number 9.
Okay.
Remember the petrol caps on the left? So
Yeah.
nice and slow.
Okay.
Just going to go forward. Now we're just going to wait a moment. So just wait here a moment. Right. He's about to move off, so what we may do is just go forward into his position if he gets off quickly.
Okay.
I mean, he could be doing anything, maybe sorting out his chain. Here it goes. So we're just going to go forwards. And remember, the petrol cap's at the back of the car, so you want it sort of all in line and stop about there. Okay, handbrake. That's it. And you can turn off your engine, please.
Okay, so just press
That's
that
it.
button.
Now then, when you open, you can do your things. When you open your door, if you look down, you're going to see a little lever on the floor on the ridge.
Okay.
And it says petrol, and you're just going to pull it, okay? And that'll open the petrol cap.
Oh.
So if you want to jump, you can jump out and do it if you want.
Okay. Sorry, I can't find it. No, not sure where it is.
It's always a little bit tricky to see. It's just here, love. Yeah, see that?
Okay.
If you just give that a little pull.
Okay, I
That's
pulled
it.
it once.
Yeah, and then you can close the door.
normally we make a little bit more space in this, so we've got a bit of wiggle room. The thing with the fuel, petrol's not too bad, but diesel is quite sticky. Now when this clicks at the end, don't just pull it out, okay, because it's still fluid there. So like this is the bottom, which is still fluid. Pull it out, snap it, and when it comes out, it's all right. You can sort of like pull that out and put it all over the top. So that's it. So bring it out a little bit. That, bring it up right. That's it. Get it down and straight to the holster. Perfect. Then as soon as you get used to it, turn the goes close to the back of the thing. That's it. Then this is closing. Full top. I always tell them that's exactly what I do. So you can sit in the car, I don't pay, yeah, sure, just let me go grab my keys.
That's a good question. How long will the fuel last? So if you start your engine,
Yeah.
and I'll show you.
Okay.
Okay. So all cars these days have got trip count on them. So here is the trip counter. So after start, no miles right. So after reset, so we won't know until you actually start moving. And then eventually it'll give you like how far to the petrol station, and this is going to be about 300 miles or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, but once we've moved a little bit, I'll show you the trip counter later, and it'll tell you all the calculations because it's based on how you drive as well.
Oh, I see. Because if you drive fast and rapidly accelerating, that will cost
it
more
all
fuel.
makes a difference. Also, you know, we've got new tyres on, so that makes a difference as well.
Will it help to reduce the fuel?
I think so, yeah.
Oh,
Hope
that's
so.
good. Okay. So
Okay.
should I drive on?
Yes, please. Yeah. Obviously, super aware in these kind of environments. You've got people all around. I would
Should I
say.
signal right
Yes,
to the...
definitely.
Okay. Just look around and then
That's it.
signal.
So nice and gentle as she's seeing you. Not too fast, not too fast. I go even slower. Yeah, because you've got a lot of stuff to watch out for here.
There's more car coming.
Okay.
After this
Yeah, okay, let's go then.
Okay.
Because he's stopping. He's not stopping for you. He's stopping for fuel. So this is left only anyway. So we are turning left.
Okay.
Are you clear?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And then round we go. And then we're going to turn left again as well at the roundabout. So, yeah, everything's relative, you know. I mean, we get really good mileage in this car anyway because it's a hybrid. So are you clear to go?
Yes.
Let's go then. So I know before the fueling on the last one, it was on average we were getting about 50, I think it's about 58 miles to the gallon, which is really good actually.
Yeah.
So with the new tyres on, I'll test it out later and see how many we've got.
Okay. Because it's actually quite expensive, to be honest.
What is?
The fuel.
Yeah, well it is, but you know, it's relative to what you're doing, isn't it? You know, go straight on, please. That's it. It is, and but having a good car like this
Mm.
can make a big difference. So, for example, I'm driving down to London later,
Yeah.
and in this car, that I think we're going to turn left at the end of the.
Okay.
I think the fuel is going to cost about £15 in fuel, which is actually quite cheap, really.
Yeah.
Whereas if I had an ordinary car, it'd be like more like 28 quid.
Oh.
So, you know, on a return journey, I can save in this car maybe 25 quid or something.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And also, like,
So let's have a look at this
Okay.
then. So, oh, okay, sorry, yeah, you just carry on. I was just,
okay.
you see, it says here that we've got 391 miles on the,
That's plenty.
yeah. So if you're doing a long journey,
Uh-huh.
there you go. So straight on. Yeah, people say, you know, these kind of cars are expensive and they can't afford them and such, but if you're doing a lot of miles like we do, if you're doing like 10,000 miles a year, which is your average, this is almost double the fuel capacity of an ordinary car.
So it actually saves you money.
It does, yeah. I mean, we probably get, I would say we save about a third on, in real terms, we save about a third on fuel.
Oh, okay.
You know, so if you consider that 10,000 miles might cost you, I don't know, £1,000 in money to do that 10,000 miles, then you can say, well, there's £300 a year that you'd save straight away about a car like this. It's actually better than that. It's better savings than that. So we are going to be turning left at the next set of lights. So you have a left lane to go into, Vanessa.
Okay.
You do. You've got a left lane to go into. Check your mirrors now.
Yes.
That's it. Come on, left lane. Look here.
Oh,
See? Understand?
yeah.
All right. So round you go. And you have your giveaway lines here. Are you clear?
Yeah.
Let's go then. You just be careful with them braking because people are not expecting you to be doing that. Should there be anybody behind you, they can see it's already clear.
Oh.
So they're expecting you to just have a quick look and go,
Okay.
rather than a sort of quick look and brake and, you know,
Yeah.
it's not real.
Okay.
It's not need for it. Anyway. Yeah, so the main thing there with putting the fuel in is watch out for the fumes. Always wear gloves. Believe me, if you just do it with your hands, like some people do, you're going to have it all over your steering wheels. It'll be on your hands, on your steering wheels. It'll get onto your clothes, and it's just horrible, you know. And the car will then smell and get on your seats.
Yeah, that's true.
So always have some spare gloves, like in your glove box. I do.
Very prepared.
Well, you've got to be, you know. And watch out for them. You know, always think about that wind direction. It's a really good tip, actually. That.
Yeah.
But the main one is don't just, once it's finished, don't be in a rush and don't just pull it out, because if you just pull it out, it will just go all over the place because there's still fuel in the nozzle. So you have to sort of drain it and make sure it's upright and holstered right. And then there's other things, make sure your legs are not touching the car and stuff like that. And should you spill any fuel as you bring the nozzle out, and it does happen, you should clean it. There's paper towels there. Always clean it. I've actually got some wet wipes in the car that I use for that, because it can deteriorate your paintwork. It's, you know, it's corrosive as fuel. I'm going to be turning left at the set of lights. And the other thing is always watch when you're putting the nozzle into the fuel cap, into the tank as well, because it's very easy to just clip your paintwork because you're bringing it down to line it up. You know, that happens quite often if you're not careful. So there's not a lot to it, but there is some things. I guess that's the thing, you know. So what do you think about the new tyres? Do you feel a difference?
I actually feel a little bit different.
It feels a bit smoother.
Yeah, it feels better. It feels like a better grip on the ground.
Yeah, so they've got ratings, you know, they've got like ABC ratings.
Yeah.
So this is a BAA. So the B is for fuel efficiency,
Yeah.
which was the best I could get. You can get A-rated ones, but then you sacrifice other things. So I got the B for fuel efficiency because the car's already efficient. I got A for grip.
Oh, that's
It's really
best
good,
one.
yeah. And then A for we're turning right.
Okay.
And then A for noise as well, because I like it to be nice and quiet.
Oh yeah, it is actually smoother, quieter.
Yeah, there we go. I mean, I would have gone AAA rating if I could, but I couldn't for the. And in fact, I did actually search a lot of different tyres, and this was the best I could get. So I could have got an ABB, so B for grip and B for noise, but you have to go straight on here. You've got to kind of consider what do you think is what's important to you. Now, for me, grip is really important.
Of course.
Learn a car, of course it is, and noise as well. You know, because we've got a hybrid car. I like it to be nice and quiet. You know, that's the benefit. Why would you buy a nice, quiet hybrid car, electric, and then put noisy tyres on?
Yeah.
You know, it's like don't make sense, does it? There we go. No rush. That's it. So yeah, you do pay more for them, of course, but it's worth it. It is worth it. Believe me.
Because it's like a long-term thing.
Yeah. Well, the good thing about good tyres is yes, right. So the ones on the back cost 3 times the ones on the front. The ones on the front are budget tyres. The ones on the back are premium tyres. But they'll probably last. They won't last 3 times as long, but they will last twice as long. So you're not losing completely. And because they last twice as long, and you better fuel efficiency and better safety, you end up paying the same anyway.
Yeah.
So straight on here, and this is with the left lane for you. Yep, that's it, you got it. And when you think about it, the tyre is the only thing that keeps you connected to this world, isn't it? That's what's it, going straight on.
Okay.
Yeah, so why wouldn't you put your money into tyres?
That's right.
This is straight on. So then guys are clearing the junction, which is fine. There's less space, less speed. There is room for you, let me help you. You must go slower. So remember, less space, less speed. Some people do it in cars when they've done that. Okay, so we are going to be coming to a T-junction. It's a difficult T-junction, Vanessa. I'm going to turn right, please. Let's get to turn right. Now this one may require patience. It depends who's there on it, really. Whether it's nice and slow. Good position.
For the stop line?
Yeah. Well, it's a giveaway line, but... So, are you clear to go?
Yes.
Let's go then. So if it's a giveaway line, you don't need to stop if it's clear when you've checked. If it's a stop line, you need to stop even if it's clear. Okay, so we are going to take the next road on the left. It's a bit of a weird speed one because it's like the whole junction.
Yeah.
Actually. But we've not been down here before. We've been down here before, haven't
I'm not quite sure. Is this Simpson?
we? Sorry? No.
Then we
No,
haven't.
this is Alveston.
Okay.
Oh, one more. It's a area.
I've been here before.
Well, it's test area anyway, so.
This guy looks like
Well, this, of course, is going to go. It's dress sense, but that's another story. You're looking nice and summery today.
Yeah, I'm going to town after this.
Ah,
Mhm.
right, yes.
The weather's getting hot now. Like I feel like summer's actually coming. But it's nice that you're going to Romania to spend your holiday.
Yeah. You should have said I could have dropped you down to now, you know.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Because I need to send some parcel anyway.
So we're going to be coming to a mini roundabout, and I'd like you to turn right.
Okay.
Second exit, so 1, 2.
So going that way.
Yeah, exactly.
It's going to slow down.
Big turn. Don't worry about the back end going over, that's perfect. Yeah, so as long as you get your front end round, if the back end sort of drags over, it's okay. That's why it's painted. So do you remember them, those roundabouts earlier where you nearly went onto the brick area?
Yeah.
That's extended. So with the big trucks, they can get their front end round on the road area, but their back end takes a shortcut over the brick area, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Helps you to visualise it. Just come over a bit, this is too far over. That's it there, nice and straight there. There you go. Then everybody can go. If you go too far over there, that guy's got to stop for you.
Okay.
So we have to just kind of fit in with everybody and
Yeah.
find the best thing for what's best for all of us. Yeah, so with the mini roundabouts, they're painted on the road so the back end goes over. It's allowed. Turning right at the roundabout, second exit. So we've done some manoeuvrings as well, haven't we? We've done pulling up and stopping on the right hand side of the road.
Yeah.
I think they might have come down here to do it actually, because I think I would have probably brought you here.
Maybe somewhere on there.
Yeah, I think we did it down here actually. This is where we do it, because this is where they do it on the test as well, you know.
Okay.
Quite a few. So the instruction is pull up and stop somewhere on the right hand side of the road, keep it close to and parallel with the curb. So that's your instruction.
Okay, so just gonna signal.
So signal, so over you go. Go on, that's it. Once that signal goes on, you start moving over, but don't rush it. I mean, it's not. Can't work it out.
Okay. It's quite straight. And then stop it.
So in a way, you're lucky that you did rush over
Yeah.
because you cleared the junction by going forward.
Yeah.
If you'd have moved over earlier, you'd been opposite the junction. That would have been a serious fault.
Yeah.
There's no rush.
Okay.
Now the problem is, you see, you signalled, didn't you?
Yeah.
And then I said, "All right, over you go," and that's what made you move over early. Try not to give your signal till you're actually ready to move over, because it felt there like you were going to signal, then go down and maybe stop down here somewhere.
Okay.
But that might be too late. You know, so try not to give the signal till you're actually going to come over.
Okay.
Just a little tip for you here: if you do happen to come down this road and you recognise it on your driving test and say to
Yeah.
you, pull over and stop, don't be in any rush. Do it further down there,
Okay.
or here. You know.
Because there's no pavement.
Exactly. It's super easy. If it was me, I would have been thinking, right, I'm going to pull over and stop. I'll clear the junction first, then I'll pull over and stop just before the entrance to the driveway.
Yeah.
And then you've got that really nice, safe sort of reversing bit.
Yeah. But is the stopping okay? Like for
I think so. Yeah.
It's quite
It
straight.
looks like you've not quite got lined up with the road. You kind of, if I was to take the centre part of the car and point forward, I'm kind of pointing towards the tree.
Yeah.
Whereas if you just let go of the brake,
Okay.
just let go of the brake. There. Whereas now you can put your foot on the brake Yeah.
Okay.
Whereas now we're pointing towards the back of that car.
Yeah.
So when you do your reversing, it's a lot easier.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And I think it's because I kind of rushed you a little bit with that. And what I really want you to understand is, don't give the signal till you're ready. If you're signalling, I'm telling you go, because you can't be driving. You can't have your signal and then drive down the other side of the road looking.
Okay.
So link it all together.
Signal and then move straight away.
See where you're going to stop first,
Oh.
then signal, then move.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can't just, because you're not randomly signalling and going, are you? You know, there's a
Yeah.
plan to there's a method to our madness.
Yeah.
What's that method to your madness?
Okay.
As a driver, you take responsibility for anything.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
Right, good. So let's reverse back to a car then, Sam, please.
So reverse
Mm-hmm.
and then shift around.
Good, yes.
Safe.
Mhm.
Slowly. Around it. Again.
Slowly. Keep steering still. Think about it, you've already done the hard work of getting the car lined up, haven't you?
Yeah, but I can't reverse in opposite the junction. Right?
Ah, right,
Is
stop
that-
there.
is
No,
that-
no. You can.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's only a fault where you stop, not where
Oh.
you do your reversing. Okay.
Okay.
And for example, sometimes the examiner might say to you, let's say there's a car parked over here opposite a junction,
Yeah.
and he might say to you, just pull up and stop. Don't worry about being opposite the junction, because he might use that car for the parallel park.
Oh, okay.
So you can do your manoeuvre opposite a junction. And in this case, if you had stopped here, they would fail you for it, but
Yeah.
because you've reversed back. Or you could just save yourself the whole problem. Or
By moving forward.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
So make sure you're well clear of your junctions.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
All right. Drive on when you're ready then.
Okay.
Or drive on when it's safe is what I would say to you.
Okay. There's a car coming, so
Oh,
I'll
well.
let him go past.
Yeah,
it, but his
absolutely.
signal-
Definitely. Well, if he's wait till he's actually moving, okay? Another quick look around. Are we safe?
Yes.
Signal on.
Okay.
Off you go. Shoulder check. Then just do the extra shoulder check as you cross the centre line of the road.
Okay.
So as you cross the centre line, the centre area. Yeah, you see, if you also here, look at this. You could have stopped anywhere down here. Look at that. It's perfect. Really easy.
Yeah.
Turning right, please. We'll go around the block. Do it again, okay?
Okay.
Good turning.
The screen gets dark sometimes. The screen gets dark sometimes.
Sorry?
The screen, it gets dark
Yeah.
sometimes.
So you're turning right. So I've got the airflow going up, so it kind of drops onto it, keeps it cool, but only just. Okay, so we'll do it again then. So if you can pull up and stop on the right hand side of the road, keep it close to and parallel with the curb. So I'd be off my gas now, just to give yourself more thinking time. So take your time. Maybe not quite so steep next time. You can come in at a more gentle angle just to make sure that you're lined up with the road. Yeah. So if you come in steep, it's always going to be more difficult. If you come in gentle,
Like this way, not this way.
exactly,
Yeah.
it can be a lot easier. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. And with the road, I know it looks different from your side of the road, but
Yeah.
where you're stopping, you're actually still tilted over. So if you just let go of the brakes a little
Okay.
bit and you stop now. There you go. That's proper lined up. So how that seems to you, if you look in your mirror, you can see nice and sort of side of the car and the
Yeah.
pavement should pretty much lined up.
Okay.
It might feel like you'd like pointed out
Yeah,
a
because
little
in
bit.
my perspective, I feel like I've already lined up quite straight, but
So it is a perceptional thing. I guarantee you lined up
yeah.
proper now.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
So we'll do our reversing back element.
Okay. So reverse. Check.
Mhm. Not quite so fast with the looking.
Okay.
So look a bit longer over here. Let's do it again.
Okay.
So that's it. So let the car move, but slowly.
Uh-huh.
Now make sure you're looking.
Mhm.
Yeah. A little bit longer over these shoulders. A little bit longer. Now look over the other shoulder.
Okay.
That's it. And now over the shoulder a bit more. There you go.
Okay.
Because what you're doing there is you're kind of going.
Like just a quick glance, but I need to check further.
Yeah.
Especially
yeah.
on
So
this side.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So maybe 80% this side and
Yeah.
20% that side, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay.
But the speed is nice and gentle. Just watch out, because I have noticed both times actually when you've done the reversing, you start reversing and you probably go about 2 minutes and then you look
Yeah.
straight away if you can.
Okay.
Otherwise you are actually travelling backwards without looking, and
Yeah, that's true.
it's not ideal, is it?
Okay.
Okay, drive on when it's safe, please, Vanessa. Next road on your right.
This one?
Go.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
unless you want to go forward.
Oh, there's no more road.
There's not a lot there for us, is there?
Yeah.
Unless you fancy going off road. So you'll be missing 2 weeks then, okay?
Yeah.
But once I'm back, then we'll go back to your hour and a half, no problem, okay? Have you done your theory test yet?
No, but I've done like the mock test like 100%, right?
Mm-hmm.
So-
100. Oh, congratulations, well done.
Thank you.
That's
I want
a
to
good
get
sign.
yeah, I want to get like 100% sure, and then go to take the actual theory test.
Okay.
Because I want to pass in one go.
Yeah, of course you do, love. Neck. I mean, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
First time's always got to be the best one, but
Yeah.
what app are you using?
You know, 4-in-1.
Sorry?
4-in-1.
4-in-1, yeah, okay. Has it got a good question bank?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's got like 700 questions and
1200?
oh 700.
700, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Turning left,
Okay.
because there is about 1100, 1200 questions in the actual bank, you know.
Okay.
Mhm. So,
Which app do you suggest that's the best?
driving test success.
Okay, I'll go home and check.
It's called Driving Test Success, all tests.
Okay.
And that's the one that I tend to use. Turning right, I don't use them now, of course, I don't need them.
Turning right?
At the roundabout, turning right. But what I'll do is I'll get my my internet up and show you it, okay?
Okay.
They do an app, but they also, have you got a CD player or?
No.
No, it's got to be an app, is it? They do an app with it.
Yeah, I normally just use my phone to do the test.
Yeah.
And you also have some like hazard perception videos
Yeah.
and some practice on that. Okay, looks like I need to practice more. I didn't know that there were like 11,000 questions.
There's not 11,000, there's 1100.
Oh,
Not
sorry.
11,000. Dominic.
Sorry. That's too much.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah, there's about 1,100 of them altogether, but a lot of them are very similar, you know, and a lot of them are the same questions reworded.
Oh yeah, that's what I got told. On the actual test, they'll word the questions differently
Yeah,
to
so
confuse you.
turn right. If you've got 700 questions on your app, then that's pretty good. Turning right, that'll give you a proper sort of flavour for it.
Yeah. I think I should stop.
Yeah.
It's going quite fast.
Do you want to put your signal on as well? Just patient. That's it. No rush. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Nice and easy, isn't it? Now, what some of these apps do, they're a bit sneaky, and if they've got a small question bank of maybe 200, something like that, then of course you just get to know them quite easily. And you get to memorise them, and then of course then you start getting 100% all the time. And then you think you're ready for your test.
Oh yeah, that's what happened to me, because I can almost know the question and the answer straight away because I'm familiar with them.
Exactly. Turning right at the roundabout third exit, but you do need to watch out for that because when you do your theory, a couple of things to keep in mind. The people that run the theory test are a for-profit organisation. So it's in their interest to you to take more than one test. Are you clear to go?
Yes.
And the way they maximise that potential is by wording the questions very, very sneakily. So you're going a little bit slow, a little bit more gas, a little bit more. This is a little bit slow for a big roundabout like this. This is your exit. So what they'll do is they will start the question off really straightforward. And your eyes will naturally drop down to the answers. And you'll see the answer to that question then in the first or second answer. But it's only when you read the rest of the question, it puts it into a slightly different context, and you actually find out his answer C or D. So you do have to watch out for that because they're wanting you to do that. So straight on, second exit's the right hand lane. If you look at the road arrows, there you go. That's it. So it's straight on. Don't worry about it. They've just gone ahead from the wrong lane. That's it. So what I suggest you do with the theory is read all of the question and all of the answers, because not only do they do that with the question, they also do it with the answers. So you'll read the question and sure enough your eyes will drop down, there's the answer. Well, it's obvious, but it's only when you read question answer D that it's actually a better answer than answer B. Straight on again. And it's in, like I say, it's in their interest for you to fail and pay again, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. They tried to catch you out on the questions.
Yeah, and they shouldn't do really, because if it was a government issue, then it wouldn't be like that. But that's the commercialism, isn't it? So read all the questions, read all the answers, then make your mind up. If you don't know the answer, educated guess. If you don't know the answer after that, just guess. You've got usually what you'll find on them theory questions is one or two of the answers are absolute BS and totally crazy out there.
It's like common sense will guess the right answer.
Exactly. Well, usually. Well, it might not take you to the right answer, but it might dismiss one or two of the answers straight away. Like, oh, you come across a motorcyclist, he's lying in the middle of the road. What do you do? One, run off and get him a cup of tea. I mean, right, okay, go get him a nice cup of tea. How British is that? Two, shout for help. I mean, okay,
Or like sound your horn and then go past really quickly. That's just like obviously the wrong answer.
Swerve around him. All right, so there's only one answer left after that, isn't there? So straight on first exit. This one, I think the thing that people tend to find more tricky are the medical questions.
Oh yeah, like when you come across a accident or in the motorway, how would you help a casualty that's not breathing, blah blah blah. It's quite obvious. You're not gonna like give them something to eat or like
give them a slap on the back or something like that. No. So obviously jet their airway.
And then call for help and assistance, and then all the traffic. I've come across these questions quite a lot, and I always feel like the examiners or the question is trying to like trick you in a funny way.
Well, that's what they do. I mean, you're lucky these days because back in the old days, we know that's the questions, but what about the house of perception? So back in the old days, they had the most grainiest, vaguest videos you could imagine. Seriously, I mean, one of them, you couldn't see it, and what it was, it was a road like this, and you couldn't see the hazard over there behind the hedge, and it was somebody on a horse, so you could just sort of see the top of the head straight on. It was like the top of the helmet bobbing over every now and again, and that was your hazard. Oh yeah, well there's a horse over there, isn't there? but you couldn't see it. And I mean, I'm an expert. That's what I am. And I remember when I looked at them, those hazard perceptions, and I couldn't see them.
Yeah.
But nowadays they're animated.
Yeah. So it looks quite real now.
Yeah. So nowadays they've got an animation. And with the hazard perception, the thing to remember is that it's a developing hazard, not an actual hazard.
Yeah.
So, for example, you might be going straight on here. So you might be driving down a road on the hazard perception, and you see a cyclist ahead of you. Now, a lot of people, they click on that straight away. Oh, the cyclist, danger.
Yeah.
It's not, because at the moment it's not a hazard, it's a potential hazard, not a developing hazard.
Yeah.
Now, further on from the cyclist, you'll probably see a truck or a car parked.
Yeah.
Now, as soon as the cyclist looks over his shoulder to move out, that's the developing hazard, and that's the 5 points that are right there.
Yeah.
As he moves out, that's 4 points. As he gets level, it's 3 points. As he goes to the other side of the car, it's 2 points. As he moves back, it's 1 point. And if you don't click in any of them, you don't get any of them points.
Oh yeah, it does. You have to click a lot of the red flags to show that you're aware of the situation and then react, maybe like slowing down or turning.
Are you clear?
Yes.
So gentle, no signals required.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah, so remember, it's a developing hazard. It's the same with the pedestrians, you know, as soon as they start looking to cross the road, developing hazard, there's your 5 points. So, I mean, look, it's another 3 weeks till your test, till your lesson.
Yeah.
So move out early, slow down as well, thank you. So you've moved out and you've slowed down, that makes it work.
Yeah.
If you moved out and didn't slow down, it's not going to work. Or if you just, so you've got to move out and slow down. Or if you didn't get it straightened up, and then that won't work either. So it's a good opportunity for maybe book it and, you know, revise on it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you how to do it, but that's my advice.
Yeah, thank you. It's quite helpful, to be honest.
Yeah. So I'm sorry you had a shorter lesson today.
No, it's okay. It's absolutely fine. I'm quite okay with the time.
I think we've still got a decent hour in, and we learned a few different things. I suppose turning left, please. But yeah, I always get paranoid if I've got to do airport runs and stuff.
Yeah.
And, look at that! Look.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, but the point is you haven't read the situation, have you? He's coming down, but it's a small roundabout. Did you see him earlier with his signal on?
I didn't see his signal, but I thought he was going to go straight. I should be
always
slowing down.
Always look for the signal. It gives you the information that you need.
Okay.
All right. So I could have jumped on dual controls, but I think I'd rather you see it for real.
Yeah.
So you stop and then let him know. Tell him that's it. Slow it down gently. Okay?
Yeah.
Right, handbrake and park. I mean, to be fair, you can see he's a fast driver, look at that. Yeah. So he was going a little bit quick, but you know, we would have hoped that you would have seen his signal on with the speed of it and thought, right, okay.
Yeah.
All right, Ducky.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so
it'll be 40 pounds today then, yeah.
Lovely. Okay. Thank you very much.
You
so I'll send you a message as normal. So I think just let me quickly
I think
confirm.
it's on the Thursday next lesson.
Sorry?
Thursday at 9 a.m. I remember.
Is it? Oh, you got an extra one booked in, have you, for when I get back?
That's what you told me last time.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Because I'm thinking it's 3 weeks from today, but it's not. No, yes, you are right.
I actually made like a note on the calendar.
Good for you, love. Good for you. Yeah, Thursday, 9 a.m.
On the 15th.
On the 15th, yeah. And then after that, we're back to our normal. Yeah, so good.
Okay,
yeah.
that's perfect then.
You know what? It's nice to see somebody paying attention and keeping track of things. Well done,
I'm
love.
trying to be organised.
No, yeah, it's a good way to be, actually. I need to go in, mate. No, I'm staying in for I'm here for my lunch. Yeah, park down there, but there's no parking spaces. Cheers.